Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's HTML video, we are going to learn about something that makes your code good looking and professional and easy to read, and that is nesting and indentation. Even though these are not actual HTML tags, they are very important for writing clean, organized and error-free code. So let's get started. Okay, so now we will discuss that what are nesting and what are indentation. So let's begin that what is nesting in HTML. So basically nesting means that placing one HTML element inside another. Like it's like putting a smaller box into a bigger box or into a larger box. And I will give a quick example of nesting that here we have the UL and the opening and closing tags like the angle brackets, and within the UL there are two li. First is item 1, the second is item 2, closing tag and the closing UL. So this is the example of the nesting. Like here the li element are nested inside the UL tag. Why we do this? Because HTML is a heredity and a structure element often contains other element, like nesting helps us to build that structure. And we will give a quick example and the common examples of the HTML nesting, like uh, I will give another quick example. For example, we have a list that UL. We will again take this UL, and within the UL there is baking a cake, baking a cake, and the other one is UL making tea, and within this UL that making tea there is one li, the second li and the third li. That for example, for making tea we need sugar, tea and the milk and the closing tag. So these were some common examples of nesting. Now we will go to our indentation. That what is indentation in HTML and how it is used. So basically indentation is how we visually space our HTML code to make it easier to read. For example, this is hard to read. That I will give an example that div and the bracket angle bracket and another angle bracket h1 with the title, another angle bracket h1 with the closing, and p some text p and again div. So it's now this is very hard to understand that what I have written this, and it's very complicated to understand. So basically indentation work is that it makes it clean and easier to understand. Now I will again write it but in a clean way, that div, the opening tag, and within this there are h1 and p, and within h1 this is title, title and the closing H1 and some text and the P and the closing div. So is now here it is clean and easy to read that there is a div opening tag, and within this there are two titles or two unordered lists, that there is one h1 with a title and a p, that's some text, and we have now applied the closing tag of div. So here now we have cleanly and easy to understand it. So each time we nest an element inside another, we press tab or we use two spaces to ident it. So our next question, that why identation matters, that why it matters. Even though indentation doesn't affect how your page looks in your browser, and it's super important for reliability, debugging, team collaboration, and following good coding practices. Think of indentation like a clean handwriting, that it doesn't change the meaning but it's easier to understand. Like if you are writing a sentence that I am a boy. So here it's easy to understand and easy to write. But if I write here that I am a boy, now it's very complex and it is not clearly easy to understand that why I have written this and how I have written this. So indentation basic and the most important its work is that it makes it easy to understand and easy to write. So these were the two main importance of the indentation, that how it matters and what its mean was. Now we will go for a Visual Studio Code and practice it on it. Okay, Visual Studio Code. Now I will copy paste the nesting and indentation file that I have given in our WhatsApp community, and I will share it with you guys. Okay, here is the nesting and indentation, and there are three files again. That first is the goal, like there is one a h1 and there is another b h2, and within the b there are two b1 and b2, and within b2 there is b2a, and within the b2a there is b2aa and b2ab. So now here it's easy to understand and little bit complex, and here we have to practice it, and here is the solution, that ul lia within the li b and ol li b1 b2 ul li b2a ul li b2aa b2ab, and when it references and prefence it, so it makes like this. So now we will practice it. Okay, so now we will write up here at how to write it. So first of all, we will look a bit ul and li. Okay, ul and li. So within the li there is a. Okay, a contains right, it's right, and within the li there is again b. Okay, li, sorry, tag li, and here is the b, and within the b there is another ol and li opening and closing tag. Within the b there is ol and sorry li opening, and here is the b1. So it's like look like similar, and within the B1 there is B2 like this Li. So what's happening, Li and the B2, B2, I'll give it a space. Okay, it's look like similar, and after that we will again use UL. After the V2 we will use UL. Okay, sorry, it's moving all. Here the Li, the B2. After that we will use B2 UL. UL, and after UL we will write B LIB2A. After that we'll write LIB2A, and after B2A we'll write, oh sorry, and after B2A we will write again UL, and it will be closed in a closing tag that B2A contains UL and contains one Li which is B sorry which is B2AA and B2AB, which is B2AA, and another one is Li B2AB. Okay, so it contains these two tags that B2A contains B2A and B2AB. Now we will go in it deep. You can see that here they are connected to each other, like UL is connected to UL, Li is connected to Li, OL is connected to OL, and Li is connected to Li, and UL is connected to UL. So it will be like connected like this each other, and B2A. Now after that we will use again UL and Li closing tag, and within the Li we'll use B2B, B2C. Okay, we will use, okay, here we will write UL and Li, and within the Li there is Li1 and B2B. Li B2B, B2B, and again Li, and it is written that B2C, B2B and B2C. Now we will write B2C, B2C. Now another that closing tag and Li, UL closing tag and closing tag Li, UL closing tag and UL closing tag and Li closing tag. Now we will write again that LIB3. Now we will write li b3, and within the li b3 we will write ol. Okay, sorry, we will write ol. We will write ol, and within the ol we will write two li, that b31 b32, b31 and b32. It's been so long. b3 b31, and the another one is b32, b31 and b32. Okay, so after that there is another ol, li, ol, li, ol, li, ol, li. It's being super complicated. ol, li, ol, li, and within this ol, li we will get lic, li, lic. Let's see. And after that we will use ul. Okay, now. Okay, so now it was the some basic commands that it will be done by this to this. So here it is in a proper way that we can read it properly, and we can read it here properly. So I hope you have learned something from today's lecture, and you have learned that how to write well structured HTML. If this video helped you, please give it a like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more beginner friendly website development videos, and leave a comment that which topic should I next cover. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.